Dangerously cheesy. 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 Dangerously cheesy.
Scree. That's a lot of SlimeyJades on my screen.
Not enough.
Not enough. So you're so right. Hello, everybody. It's a late night art bat.
Art bat.
Art bat. Yeah. Doing the art bat at night. Hi Metal. I'm hanging in there. My chronic pain and fatigue have been kicking my ass, so that's why I haven't been streaming as much. And I wanted to stream at my regular hour tonight, but I ended up taking a nap again. So, found the energy to come in here now, and instead of going right on the commission grind, I decided to do a sillier, more self-indulgent project to see if I can squeak this out for SlimeyJade to use tomorrow. Which I'll get into that in a moment, but let me say hello to everybody. Amari, congrats on first. Kiri was first Cheeto. Kiri got that Cheeto in right before. But thank you for the Cheetos, Kiri, Amari, Metal, oh so sensual, Anchovy. It's so good to see you again. Hello. Sage, Shy, Grumblebee Bumble, Sundrake, and of course, SlimeyJade.
Yeah, that's me.
That's you. I also want to mention I'm using a new PNG tuber tonight. Some of you have seen this already. I was on Gage's stream the other day with it. But this was made by Gage, aka Measure Pebbles, aka Lyat Lurian. Let me get a shout out. Also did one for SlimeyJade, also did one for Virgil and Jaka and Redria and Mio. Not our Mio, different Mio.
They're so good. Such
And Gage does take commissions for them if you're into this, but they're very, very cool. And this is my first well, Rat Boy. This is my first PNG tuber of my not Rat Boy in this this new outfit. Which I'm working on making one for myself, but that's gonna take some time, because I'm a busy bat. But despite being a busy bat, I worked really, really hard last week. I finished like 4 commissions and a channel point redeemed, so I decided I've earned a few days from the commission grind. The next commission I have to do anyway, I said I'd be starting the first week of January. It's a rush order that's due in about 2 weeks now. But it's just emotes, so I'll be able to knock it out in a week. But I technically don't have to start that like today. So I decided to allow myself to draw something for my wife as a way to close out the year. The reason my canvas is a mess right now is because I'm trying to figure out if I'm using the Weezer PNG from last year proportions, or if I'm going to use the proportions from her ref sheet. It looks like I drew the head kind of small on the Weezer, but I'm gonna be reusing that head because, like, it looks pretty good. It's shaded and stuff. I feel like the hair's kind of short. Like, we might tweak it a little bit. But as you know, tomorrow's New Year's Eve. Technically, it's New Year's Eve now. But, SlimeyJade is going to be a presenter on a couple categories for Little Appleseed's Shitty Small VTuber Awards, which, as many of you know, me and Jade were also nominated for a category ourselves. So she's not presenting that category, but she is presenting 2 other categories.
I'm presenting VTuber Most Likely to Kill Us All and VTuber Best Dressed.
Yeah, let me get the microphone closer for you, even though you're playing Yakuza.
I am playing Yakuza, but
I raced the hell out of those Yakuza carts for you earlier.
You did play Dragon Carts for me.
I did. I'm so good at Dragon Cart, except for on that one course where I was getting pummeled.
Yeah.
All right. also, I'm gonna pin this, because this is the last time I'm gonna be able to pin this. Tomorrow/today, so the 31st, is the last day to enter the Stinko Pop raffle. I'm accepting entries up until 11:59, you know, right before the new, basically up until the end of 2025. And then, on the 1st, on Thursday, I will draw the winner. And by draw, every time I do an art raffle, I'm like, I hope people don't think that I'm literally going to draw the art the day that I choose the raffle winner. Because, you know, I'm going to select the winner from the wheel, and then they are going to receive the art at a reasonable later point. But
draw the winner.
But yeah, I know that most of you have already entered, but if you somehow have missed it, or if maybe you're not on Blue Sky, and like, I'm not gonna stop you if you make a Blue Sky account just to join this. I know at least one person that did already. So, do what you must. But I try to do at least one raffle a year. I'm hoping that I can do a little bit more, because I really like making Stinkos, and I like giving people opportunities to get them, since, like, the prices have gone up, you know, with the times, the economy. The economy has ruined Stinko Pop. No, I'm kidding. But
Dangerously cheesy.
But yeah, just wanted to put that out there. Let me catch up on chat here. Skeletor's in and out of brainwaves. Hi, Skeletor. It's Scree, O Scree, New Scree, PNG Scree, Nice Scree, Any Scree, Way Scree, How Scree, R Scree, U Scree, Today Scree. I mentioned already how I'm doing. I'm doing better right now. But I look different. New haircut. Same haircut, different colors. But you got the spirit. Amari says, I got first again just so people don't think I'm losing my game. Yeah, you did miss a couple in a row there, Amari. I was worried about you. Wearing a new choker. Yeah, it is actually a new choker. This is one of my few outfits that doesn't have the trash bat choker, where it's like the choker with the trash bat symbol hanging on it. Because it's on the jacket, but it's not on this jacket right now. Hi, Whiskey. It's so good to see you. I hope you're doing well.
Whiskey.
The Stinkos are so damn cute. Thank you, Coldwood. I really appreciate that. They're kind of my babies. They're my pride and joy. I just released Stinko Pop number 174 yesterday.
That's so many.
So I think 2026 is the year we hit 200 Stinkos. Because I think I drew, let's say, the first one that I released this year was actually my own. I think I released
I'm the trash man. I come out, I throw trash all over the ring. And then I start eating garbage.
January 4th, yeah. So I think this was number 147. So that's actually not as many as I thought. 50, 60... Okay, so I literally drew about 25 Stinkos this year. But admittedly, I've been busy with a lot of other things. Smooch to wife, you got it. Okay, I have apparently a lot of things to address tonight. So, today is also the last day for something that's been going on all year, and there will be an announcement probably next week. So all year long, I have been keeping a spreadsheet tracking the wife smooches on stream. Like every single time at the end of stream, I check the number, I put it in a spreadsheet, and I have the little, you know, algorithm that like it has been adding them up for me. So I know exactly how many smooches on the books that we've done on stream. SlimeyJade is a little scamp, and she does throw off my numbers, and we're gonna get audited. No, stop! No! They're gonna get me for smooch fraud. But so sometime next week, I'm gonna open up a Google like a Google form, and I'm gonna ask people to guess how many smooches we did on stream for 2025.
The answer may surprise you.
The answer may surprise you. And whoever guesses the closest will win a prize. I haven't 100% finalized the prize. It's either going to be a drawing or a subscription to the channel, maybe both. I don't know yet. But if that it sounds silly and interesting to you, we're gonna put all the smooches in a big mason jar, and Everyone will put what their guesses in, and we'll go and say like what was the lowest guess, what was the highest guess.
It'll be a whole thing.
When can we guess? So I'm guessing sometime next week, because literally tonight should be the last stream of 2025. So after tonight, I have the numbers. So all I have to do is set up the Google form. But I'm also gonna have to announce the raffle winner on the 1st. So I'm probably gonna wait a few days before I announce this thing. So I will definitely let y'all know in every spot. You know, I'll do a pinned post in the chat. I'll do a Blue Sky post. I'll do a Discord announcement. Like, you'll know when the guessing's open, and I'll probably leave it open for a couple weeks. Maybe we can reveal the winner on Valentine's Day. And we can do a wife stream like we did last year with no Thunderburger kiss knee to the face.
Oh.
Unless you're into that now.
But people love it.
And was anyone there for that last year? Anyone remember when we ate chocolate Slim Jims and then I did a big fat sloppy Thunderburger kiss and kneed her in the fucking face because I fell over, collapsed from laughter?
I don't remember.
It was a good time. It was a good Valentine's Day. Only a little bit of violence.
I don't remember.
Yeah, because I knocked you the fuck out.
Exactly. I got my concussion on.
I owe you 10 smooches. So yeah, so there'll be a little smooch guessing game. We'll do a little wife Valentine stream, and it'll be fun. It'll be a good time. I can't believe SlimeyJade did smooch fraud. Do you know SlimeyJade? She is always committing crimes. Did anybody miss SlimeyJade's piracy corner?
Piracy. Hey, guess what?
Hey, what? Oh my god. I'm gonna thrash you.
Do it.
Frick. Okay, alright. I need to focus.
Focus that. I can't focus with all this slimy.
I can't. Oh no, the vacuums of the third highest power. I'm sorry, Sage. Jade would 100% launder smooches. Oh, Metal says needs bed, not feeling the greatest tonight. Get some rest, Metal. I did earlier. I wasn't feeling good earlier and I got rest and it helped. So I hope you're able to find some rest and feel better tomorrow.
Yeah, feel better, man.
I give you head pats and hugs if you accept. Shy says, I know I caused the chunk of the smooches out of chaos. Shy, you know, just based on the nights with the really big numbers, we could guess a certain percentage of smooches that were probably attributed to you. Have a wonderful night, Char. Remember to stretch the thingies. Thank you, Metal. You also have a good night. Oh, Jade is a smooch launder? Puts it in the second highest power. That's a crime. Yeah, she knows. That's why she did it.
Yeah. I love crime.
Okay, alright. I gotta focus here. So,
Dangerously
what we are doing...
cheesy.
Hi, Madam Ace. Thank you for the Cheeto. What we are doing is making a quick little PNG for SlimeyJade to use tomorrow, since she is one of the presenters for the Shitty Small VTuber Awards. And then I went on a tangent describing all that. So, I'm using the head from the Weezer PNG last year, and going to draw her in a little, like, purple sequin suit with a pink bow tie. Scree, thank you for the stream streak. Smooch the wife. Wow. Your one receiver. When they kill the lights. Okay, we're gonna lengthen the bangs a little bit, because they're not goopular enough for my taste. Okay, that one's really big and this one's really small.
Dangerously cheesy.
Boot me up, John.
I'm always gooping you up. Hi, Rad. Thank you for the Cheeto. If anyone could guess the amount I threw into that jar, I'd be surprised. I mean, Shy, I could have an educated guess, but I'm also the keeper of the book, so I don't get to participate. You know? I can't say how close I would have gotten if I wasn't the keeper of the document. If I wasn't the spreadsheeter. Jarvis, increase my goopiness by 45%. Come on, those are rookie numbers. We want it at 500% at least.
Yeah.
Wow.
Being evil.
You are. They're gonna get me arrested on New Year's Eve. Yes, it's a Jade art. I decided instead of going back to the commission grind tonight, I'm gonna do something a little silly for Jade.
Wow.
Wow. You've been summoned. Hi, rookie. Hello, hello. How are you doing? Jade is so full of smooches. Okay, so I'm not gonna do a full body. I'm gonna do like a half body. We are just going to base this on the proportions of the old reference, even though it is 3 years old, and I do want to update it. But the last time I drew her a model, it was based on a picture of a member of Weezer, and I didn't like the proportions, so I want to come back and give her her massive bazongas and all. Ooh, this is not centered.
The bazongas are so important.
What'd she say?
The bazongas are so important.
I know. Trust me, I know. Jarvis, increase my bun loafing by 60%. I love being full of smooches. Me too, Whiskey. Me too. Good, got most of a sketch done tonight, but not much. Rookie, you've been working so freaking hard lately. So, any progress is progress. So that's enough to celebrate. I don't guess on smooches, only the chaos and smooches. You thrive in the chaos. So, Jade gave me a silly idea. So I came up with the purple sequin suit. I was basically like, hey, like, what would you want to wear if it, for a New Year's Eve, like, presenter thing? And the first thing I said was purple sequin suit. She's like, yeah. Because usually the first thing I suggest to her, she just agrees to. But then I was asking follow-up questions about the shirt underneath and the bow tie. And I asked what color she wanted for the bow tie. And I was like, and she's like, I don't know, what colors go with purple? I was like, well, a lot of things. And the first thing I said was yellow. She's like, ooh. And then I said green. She's like, ooh. And then I said pink. She's like, yeah. Like, every time I said one, she's like, yeah, that one. And then I'd say another one. She's like, yeah, that one.
Not my fault that you kept coming up with new, better colors.
Yeah, I invented those colors on the spot, actually.
Yeah, I know. You're so talented.
I don't, what about Blurple? Oh, you know, I could have said teal. I still could say teal. Teal and purple is a goated combo.
See, now I can't say yes, because then I'll just be agreeing to the most recent color.
But consider teal.
I really like teal.
I know, like, you're a big blue fan. I know this. I should have grabbed the naked SlimeyJade. I know. I should have grabbed the one where so I could know where the belly was. I mean, I do, like, I've been trying to push myself to draw SlimeyJade even thicker. Because I'm not a coward. Okay, I want gentler AFI. Yeah, that's a little gentler. I don't think you can grab naked people live on Twitch. But she's a slime. Does it count? It's just like those slime videos. Like, those people are just grabbing naked slime. Right?
Yeah.
You ever see them do their slime ASMR videos and those slimes are wearing clothes? No.
No. Although that would be fun combat.
Very true, very true. Okay, so we're gonna... Alright, we're actually just gonna hide this layer, hide this, make this super light. Never again, but since then we've lost our glow. No, I don't want to lose my glow. I love Glow the Tiefling. Totally Gleefling. If y'all didn't know, the artist formerly known as Glow the Succubus has rebranded to Glow the Tiefling. So FYI, if you missed the memo on Blue Sky the other day. If you're quick enough, you can. Think about it. Like the 5-second rule when you drop food on the floor. Never again, but since then we've lost our glow. Alright, I want to get a better reference image. Guys, I need to show you the horrifying model that I came across when I looked up purple sequin suit. Are they gonna show up? I saw a cropped version. Where are they? Not showing up on here. I know it's this. Okay, yeah, there he is. This guy terrifies me. I don't know what it is. I saw this face and I just felt fear.
He's got a powerful aura.
Yeah. Jade said I can't draw her looking like this. I was like, damn.
You know, if you want to.
I'm telling you, it could be a toggle.
It should be a funny toggle.
Yeah. I'm trying to find a good, like, head-on view. Yeah, of, like, I should know how to draw a suit. I've drawn suits before. The other thing I need to decide is if I'm gonna need to download a new brush for the sequins, because the last time I drew a sequin suit, it was a pain in the ass. Davey Havoc, I am talking about you. Smooch the white and back. Mwah, 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 mwah. Hey! Alright, I'm getting the Shy Care package, so let me get the hydrate. Oh good, I do have another water. Let me stretch, and I will listen to Metal's suggestion of stretching the fingies. I'll stretch my shoulders and my fingies simultaneously. Oh, you know, I need to add Zero's Stinko to the Stinko slideshow.
That's a good Stinko.
I was just looking, I was like, oh yeah, there's the Neo Scotty Stinko. I was like, wait, I didn't add the newest Stinko. JPEGs, Stinko slideshow. Did I add my winter one? No. Oh, and oh my god, I didn't add Nisa's either? Okay, I'm a few Stinkos behind. I released a lot of Stinkos this month, guys. Oh, I must confess, I am overdressed. Are you not impressed? Alright. 3 new Stinkos in the slideshow lineup. New model, yes, hi Wolfman. My friend Gage made this for me. Gage, aka Lyot Lurian. He also made some for other people, including SlimeyJade.
Yeah, I like mine a lot.
Yeah, it turned out so good. Like, they all turned out so good, but, like, it's fun. Okay, I feel like the arms are a little short, but thankfully I drew them on another layer. Thank you for the boop. Just carrying these points for chaos reasons now. You could also always hold on to them for art reasons. I must confess I'm overdressed. Are you not impressed? Darling, I want to the big paws. I mean, we're gonna spread these out a little. I need better references. I adored all of Eliot's little talk sprites from the event. Yes. No, they did such hard work, and they turned out really good. Nope,
Dangerously
like
cheesy.
Hi Jay, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Alright, I'm not gonna worry about the hands yet because I know at least one of them is gonna be posed differently. So I'd rather focus on the outfit. But how are you doing, Jay? Ooh, these are low quality.
Dangerously cheesy.
Cutting off a face because I don't need to stare at all that. I look cute in pixels, of course, because you made me look cute in pixels. Hi, Gage. People have been praising the PNG for the past half hour. And hi, Vivi. Thank you for the Cheeto. There we go. All right, so we want. Let's get this out of here. We want that nice low cut. So glad it's serving you well. Yeah, this is my first night using it over here because I didn't want to debut it until you debuted your event. But now that it has happened, it's one of my PNG tubers I can use when I'm not using my live TV model, which I did not feel like booting up tonight. The genie nose lamp rub. Hope you're feeling better. I am trying, but chronic illness is a pain in the ass, so today wasn't a super great day either, and that's why I started so late. But hanging in there as best I can. Jay says, sorry it's been a minute. Got a new phone. Been a combo of thinking app sync was taking a bit, assuming folks were taking breaks for the holidays, and not knowing Twitch notifications got fucked. Oh, I'm so sorry that happened. It's good to see you now. I just assumed you were busy, you know? I also haven't been streaming a lot, so I haven't been around as much because I've been dealing with the old chronic illness. But it's good to see you now, and I hope everything else is going well. I get that, to be honest, good job, Char. To be honest, it's been kind of nice not having my 3D models driver up. It used to be such a small program, and now it's getting bigger and bigger. Okay, this is not... This doesn't look right. Does this look right? I need to not overthink this, because this is just like a fun little thing that might not be used much after tomorrow night. Oh, also, why did I do the neck on this layer? We're gonna cut this. There we go. Boops are taking me out here. My apartment finally looks really put together, and I did several adulting things yesterday and today. Well, congrats on that. So, at SlimeyJade's request, she's asking for a bit of a Chippendale situation. And there's not going to be an undershirt. So she is just going to be wearing a bow tie.
Classing up the joint.
Yes. Just want to look up. Yeah, like a Chippendale dancer. That's exactly what I said. So, SlimeyJade has talked about for a while doing like a game show hosting thing on Twitch. And so I hope that this PNG could maybe be used for that in the future as well.
Oh, that would be so good for that purpose, actually.
Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna draw the arms separate so that if we do ever want to like draw a holding a microphone or a podium, but I feel like the held microphone is really iconic for like a game show host.
Yeah.
Like, you know those like the microphones that has that big block underneath where you can have the logo?
Yes.
Maybe that could be a SlimeyJade, but cube.
That would be so good.
You know, the brand. The Slime Wave bow tie, yes. I should put a little trash bat reference somewhere since I'm not going to be a part of this thing.
See, that is why I was thinking purple bow tie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the suit's purple.
Oh yeah.
That was the very first thing I decided for you was purple suit. I literally said purple sequin suit and you said yes to it.
I love you.
I love you. Stealing my ideas. You're just really criming it up tonight, aren't you?
What?
God, you're lucky you're cute. Alright, we'll have not fully high-waisted pants, but above the tummy pants, so there's still a little bit of a window to the tummy. Not quite. Alright, this is a song with a really long outro. Pocket bat! Ooh, maybe. You know, they do have... Oh yeah, there is a spot for a pocket. I could put myself up there.
Yeah, pocket bat.
Let's see, I gotta possibly bring in the collar to make room for that. If Vivi wants bat smooches, here, let me clear my throat before I give any bat smooches. I don't want to be coughing up phlegm. Alright, Vivi, you got some bat smooches coming your way. Get ready. Get that forehead open. Scree, 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 scree. Bat attack. The things in my attic are added again. Thank God I'm finally gonna be moving out in February. Wait, Shy. Wait, back up. The things in your attic? I'm sorry, do you have intruders? Is there a possum family? Are there rat boys? What's going on?
There's rat boys. Rat boys.
Jay says, what would the SlimeyJade game show be called?
Oh, it depends on what I'm doing.
Oh no, you're making her think.
I've been thinking about trivia type stuff, but also... I don't know. Wow.
Well, here, let's brainstorm, everybody. What would a show host about a slime about a variety of topics, including trivia and
hot dogs.
Oh yeah, hot dog eating contests. Is it like a double dare situation?
Oh, it could be.
Are you the slime queen in this instance?
Yeah, I am the slime queen.
If anybody's familiar with the YouTuber Danny Gonzalez, Jade's been watching a lot of his content lately after we burned through basically every Drew Gooden video on the internet. So we moved on to his imposter twin. That's a joke. And he had a video about slime. That's all I can say. There's a song.
The song's amazing.
Yeah, do it for the slime. Okay, hold on. Let's separate the collar. Honestly, I really had a lot of fun doing Jade's Pixel Tuber. She's so cute, and the colors are a fun challenge for me. Backwards from how I think in the hair. Yeah, doing SlimeyJade is, like, interesting because she doesn't have normal hair texture. We actually just ran into this the other day because our friend Neo Scotty was drawing SlimeyJade as a different species, as a species that, like, Neo made up. And came to me and was like, how do I do the goopiness if she's not goop? And the solution they came up with was making her freshly rained on, so she was sopping wet, covered in water, so it still gave that, like, SlimeyJade brand.
I'm a sopping wet beast.
Yeah, she's a sopping wet beast. I have zero fucking clue. At first I thought, oh, rats and squirrels, and then I heard a few times by now human footsteps and random things being flung around within the attic. Shia, that's so scary. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's so alarming.
Do you do you live alone, or like has anyone else like heard it? I'm concerned on your behalf. Alright, let's see. The shoulders need to be pointier. $20 stream Skreek, let's go. I appreciate y'all. And even if you don't have a streak, you're still appreciated. Whoa.
Don't listen to
Everyone heard it. The Goo Games?
That's not bad. That could be good.
Yeah. That's a contender. There's nothing else on the table right now, but that's a contender. I think we should, like, look up, like, the name of, like, old game shows from, like, the 60s and 70s. Like, back when that was, like, a major point of television. Go through, like, the Wikipedia page for the Game Show Network. What if you had a lightning round, this or that style, true and false, but call it ham or sham?
Oh, I like that.
Write that down. Shai says, I have roommates, but they don't hear a single damn thing about it. And it's like, whenever I start trying to get recorded, it stops, and I'm here just looking insane, recording nothing. Oh my god. That's so scary. The Goo Games remind me of Double Dare. Yeah, I was kind of hoping for, like, a Double Dare situation. I was just thinking about Double Dare the other day. I've been trying to, like, watch old cartoons lately. I shouldn't say old, because I'm when I say old, I'm talking 90s. And I'm from the 90s, so I can't call that old. But,
Yes, you can.
I mean, yeah, but also, no.
That's 30 years ago.
Shh, don't let them know. No, I think everyone here knows how old I am anyway. But, I've been watching, Rocko's Modern Life and Kablam, because I loved Kablam. But I was thinking about putting on, like, Nickelodeon Guts or Double Dare.
Guts was good.
Yeah.
Legend of the Hidden Temple. That was another one.
Yeah.
Dangerously cheesy.
Hi, Virgil. Hi, Zebulon. Thank you for the Cheetos. Welcome in. The Daily Double can be a glizzy glitz.
Yeah.
Shai says, I just want proof of this without trying to go into the attic, because my knowledge of horror says that's a no-no. Especially if you're on your way out, Shai. Like, yeah, like, if there's a squatter, then, like, they must be minding their own business. And if it's creatures, you don't want to risk, like, getting bit or scratched or whatever.
Unless it can give you powers.
Yeah, but it also can give you rabies.
Rabies is a power.
And this is why SlimeyJade is not a medical professional.
What do you mean?
This is why she's firmly in the game show industry.
I'm pretty sure I'm a doctor. You can't prove I'm not.
Alright, we got the cuff, and then let's try to block in just a simple little paw pose.
I am a doctor of love.
Okay, that's good enough for now. You're a doctor of love? I thought you were a doctor of gravy.
Love and gravy share many similar.
Is that so?
Yeah. Love Matic gravy.
Oh my god, I love you.
I love you. See? Love doctor.
Trying to think of more SlimeyJade brand pieces. I love creating alliterations and rhymes. Have you guys noticed how much I use alliteration in the Stinko Pops? Like, Shining Summer Stinkos, Sparkling Snowy Stinkos, even Spoopy Stinkos, even though that's only 2 words, Soft Springtime Stinkos, Neon Night Stinkos, Frankenfriends. I had an idea for a new Stinko Pop line, by the way. I had an idea for two new Stinko Pop lines. Neither of them have names yet, but I had a thought of doing a dessert themed Stinko Pop line where everyone gets hit with like the Candyland beam, or like if for the Monster High fans out there, a Sweet Scream situation.
For the Homestuck fans out there, what's it called?
Trickster mode. we don't talk about Trickster mode. And the other one is to do a goth club line. Kind of similar to Neon Nights, but instead of being like colorful rave, it's like gothic rave. But I don't have names for them yet. The only thing I could come up with for the dessert one was Sweet Treat, which is not alliteration, but it is rhyming. But I don't know. I'm not sure yet. I mean, the goth one is basically an extension of the goth outfit design thing that I already offer. And the other thing is that, I don't know if people know about the Stinko dolls as much, because, you know, Stinko Pop is the main thing I push, and they're, like, the chibis. But I do have the Stinko dolls line, which are, like, fashion dolls at, like, regular proportions. Where you, and like the main difference other than the proportions is that you can see the ball joints at the, like, the elbows and knees. But I kind of want to make it clear that, like, any themed doll that I do for Stinko Pop, I could also do as, like, a full-size fashion doll. But I don't know. I don't know if people are as interested in that, because I haven't really sold many Stinko dolls. Thank you for the hydrate, Mads. Oh, time to open a new water. Shaz says, I don't talk about the door that's in the kitchen I don't like and kept sealed behind locks in a freezer. My roommate has told me that they saw it rattled once or twice. Wait, door in your kitchen, where does it go to? If it's sealed, does it go to, like, the basement? Or does it go to, like, somewhere else?
And if it rattled, that could just be...
Yeah, that could be, like, the house settling and stuff. I feel like I suck at drawing bow ties.
I'm sorry, I've got to be so...
No, it's okay. I figured it out. I feel like I struggle with bow ties and ribbon shapes. It's just one of those things that it's, like, finicky. Oh, Coraline energy. Oh no. Yeah, if you've seen Coraline and you see a rattling small door in your apartment that you don't know where it goes to, you stay away from that shit. Let's get the rest of the collar drawn in. Okay, I want the collar points to be visible, so we're gonna do that. Just pull up a pic of Farfalle for reference. I mean, I could pull up a picture of a bow tie for reference if I needed to. But I've been an artist long enough that I should know what a freaking bow tie looks like. I'm just, you guys know me, I'm a perfectionist, I'm picky. I draw something that's like 3 pixels wide, and I'm like, I should mess with this and nudge it more. Okay, we're gonna turn off symmetry, make sure we get that button. Go. Yeah, I'm trying not to get too caught up on details with this one. This is supposed to be a little not scrunkly, but I mean, I am using the brush that I call scrunkly at times. I want to see someone make a pasta sona with pasta bow tie. I would be really surprised if that hasn't happened already. I would be really, really surprised. I'm gonna paint, but I'm still here. Yeah, what are you painting if you feel like sharing? Virgil on the 20 stream Screek too? Hell yeah. Thank you guys. I hope you're doing well, bun. Your warlock, very early process, but work in oh yeah, I saw this this whip. Oh man, the black sclera, the red eyes, the blood. I love that. I'm such a sucker for that. Welcome enchanted. Welcome out of heavens. Those enamored who miss us, because we are never dying. There's enough there and see no one. I think I'll go work on a sketch and lurk. It's a very math nerdy pattern thing. Well, Jay, I'd love to see it whenever you're ready to share, but enjoy your lurk, enjoy your art time. Same thing with you, Gage. Have to change the face structure because he doesn't match the model, but the lighting's pretty good for a photo I took. Oh, hell yeah. We love taking our own reference images. From the baby's halo, welcome to our show. On this side, because we all now in dying. There's enough and see no one. Oh, okay, drawing assist was off. I was just turning it back on, which is not what I want. Oh, that's okay, no, I'm thankful because I'm getting great. Hello, Raiders! That's my sneezing wife. Welcome in, everybody! Oh, the head layer's off. There we go, there's my lovely wife's face. Hello to the Chaos Stars! Hello, Baddie Star, it's so good to see you! You were also doing art. Do you have any art tax to pay? I'd love to see it. If so, feel free to drop a link in chat if you'd like to share. But welcome in. If it is anybody's first time here, my name is TrashFatChar. My pronouns are they, them. And I am primarily an art streamer. Tonight, I'm taking a break from commissions and actually drawing a little New Year's Eve art for my wife. I am turning SlimeyJade into a little like New Year's Eve host presenter. Because she's going to be presenting at the Shitty Small VTuber Awards tomorrow night, which is over on Little Appleseed channel.
It's gonna be so good.
Yeah.
Also, thank you, Gage, for the best.
But Maddie, sorry, I hope you had a great stream. And also, happy New Year's Eve for those of you in the time zone where it's New Year's Eve. Happy New Year if I don't see you. See you next year. Ha ha ha. Sorry. This is my last stream of 2025. Because tomorrow night I'll be watching Jade and watching Little Appleseed production. Yeah, I'm throwing together a PNG for SlimeyJade to use tomorrow. It's gonna be a purple sequin suit with a probably hot pink bow tie and no undershirt because gotta have those slime titties out. Back, let me get that cleave line in there. Ayy. I have to decide what I'm doing with the arms. So that is something I have yet to decide. My brain autofilled that to no underpants. I was like, that seems like unnecessary info. I don't know what you're talking about. It's very important that you know that a SlimeyJade goes commando. That feels a little thin. Wow! God, I hate when that happens. all the pinching and zooming on Procreate sometimes jump scares me. I'll end up whisked away to somewhere completely different on the document than I intended. Looks like our ad break will be starting in about a minute, 30 seconds, something like that. What layer are you on? You're on this layer. Goodbye. Alright, because I'm not sure what I'm doing with the arms yet, I'm gonna start filling the flat colors on this. Let's see, we want one of the lighter purple. Oh, I guess I chose one of the lighter purple. Yeah, we'll start with that and go from there. I'm gonna have to go through my glitter brushes and see if I have any good sequin effect ones to do this. Like I mentioned, the last time I drew a sequin suit, I like hand drew the sequins and it was awful. Alright, we're gonna keep the jacket and pants separate. I don't know how intense I'm gonna get with the shading, but at the very least, if I do like a sequin texture, I want them to be separately, like, manipulatable. Alright, ad break time. I gotta go to the bathroom, so I'll see you guys in a few minutes. Scree! Scree! Welcome back.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I came back just for you, SlimeyJade.
Hey.
I mean, it's true. I did go out there and get you a little candy. Why are you beside me on the side of your pillow? Letters of bustle just and unwrinkled. Letters of bustle just and unwrinkled. Just as you look on me, invite me to your memory, so you can hold me that long for join your pain. Cause I will make it best for what you feel. Where near now? Where near now? Where near now? Where near now? Ooh, what if I use the search feature? Okay, so this is my sequin brush, and it's like very randomized, which I don't quite like. I think just the spacing needed to be more. And then let's try. There we go, brighter. Echoing comfort. Let me be all the words that you don't say. Let me be all the words. Echoing comfort, 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 comfort. Let me be all the words that you don't say. Let me be all the words. Echoing comfort. Let me be all the words that you don't say. Let me be all the words. Echoing comfort, comfort, comfort. Let me be all the words. Alright, so I think my base color needs to be either a gradient or darker or something. Let's see. I'm not too worried about making this look super realistic, but I do want it to... Gosh, all the light tracks. Get out of here. Creatures kissing in the rain, shipless in the dark again. In my garden, please don't speak. In my garden, no one sleeps. Alright, that's okay for a start. Let's get, let's see. These can be one layer. In the heat of the night, walking into a dream. Fall, 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 fall into the world. Time. Do you want your shirt collar to be white or black? Black.
Do you think that would look good? Or do you think it would be better?
Sorry, what?
Do you think that would look good, or do you think it would be better white?
No, black is good for contrast, and I was going to use, I think I'm not going to do the split suit. I think I'm just going to do the purple suit with black accents, so that'll fit. Don't jump out of time. fall, fall, fall out of the sky. Cover my face with the animals. Sing down, the animals. Cover my face with the animals. Alright, let's turn off the headlight for a moment. All the shoulders. Gonna say it's real. Realize I'm undefined. How can she be so miserable? Everything you say. Miss me. Oh my god, another raid. How are y'all doing? Scree, scree, scree. You're playing Fantasy Life, the girl who steals time. Well, welcome in, y'all. If it is your first time here, my name is TrashBatChar. My pronouns are they, them. I am primarily an art streamer, and tonight I am actually drawing my wife, SlimeyJade, in a little New Year's Eve outfit.
Your wife, SlimeyJade? That's me.
That's you! You're the little creature on my chest right now.
Yeah.
You're just down there doing biscuits on my tits.
I am. Just like real life.
Just like real life, baby.
I'm always doing that.
But yeah, SlimeyJade's gonna be one of the presenters on a little Appleseed Shitty Small VTuber Awards tomorrow, so I decided to whip together a PNG tuber for her real fast. So we're doing a little sequin suit, making it a little saucy, no undershirt.
But I know that's what the awards are called and everything, but just every time it's like Appleseed's Shitty Small VTuber
I know. That was Appleseed's choice to call it that. I am not insulting Appleseed's hard work. Trust me.
It's funny.
It is. But yeah, how was your stream, Kato? I hope that you're doing well. Happy New Year's Eve. This is always out. And our lives look small now. And our lives look so small. This is always out. And our lives look small now. And our lives look so small. It was fun, a lot of gaming. I am glad to hear it. It's getting a little bit of texture. Gonna head out, super tired. Oh my god, yeah, please get some rest. I know it's late for a lot of people. And even if it's not late and you're just tired, you need to get some rest. And thank you for the hydrate. Well, thank you so much for raiding, and it's good to see you. But take care, and I'll see you around next time. And there was my hydration screen. Oh, 1 moment. Alright, we're gonna color these lines, make it a bit softer. Alright, I know I didn't do a lot of shading on the last PNG I did in this style, but we're going to try to get a little bit in here. Alright, I gotta take off the suit for a minute. Yeah, be right around there. Alright, that's gonna be less dark than the other shadow. Man, they're really giving me a lot of the older songs. Alright, one thing I'm gonna do. Let's see, we can delete that. Okay, so that's my reference, although that looks kind of short. I think I would want to bring this down. But I still have room that I can shift this whole thing down to make room for if I decide to do anything different with the hair. Alright. I guess I didn't draw eyebrows on that SlimeyJade. Interesting. I wish I were that sparkly. Painting update, haven't even gotten the tablet out.
SlimeyJades are uncool.
Yeah. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna delete that. Alright, you know what? We're gonna try to wing this. When the work is in the ugly phase, all motivation is dead. I have been there. That is something that art streaming has helped me with a bit, because there'll be a lot of times I'll be doubting myself and people in chat will like bring me back to reality and be like, it looks great, and I'm like, but, and they're like, no, it looks great though, and I'm like, okay, and then I'm able to push past it. But yeah, I get that. Okay, you know what? No, we're gonna look at the reference. Holding cue card. This isn't quite what I was looking for. This is something I might need to get my own picture of, but the thing is I'm drawing it with, like, her big fucking paws.
Was the cue card too big or too small?
I don't know. I'm having to draw it without any references. And I'm not very good at drawing your paws, so I'm scared.
Sorry for my big nudie claws.
Step 1, eat the art block. Step 2, question mark? Step 3, step 3, profit. Oh my god. Nope, that looks bad. Right. Okay, I need less of the screaming, thank you. Oh my god. Can we get there we go. Acoustic Aurelia. Thank you. I hate drawing poses without references. That's my song.
Want me to try and find references?
Dangerously cheesy.
Hi Mimir, welcome in. Gotta get the Chinto before sleeps. Oh, we'll get some good rest. Thank you for the Chinto. Thank you for the boop. Thank you for the head pat. Yeah, I don't actually have a lot of furry drawing experience, so when it comes to stuff like drawing big paws and stuff, I'm just not good at it. Oh my god, calm down. Thank you. I might just switch to my Black Audio playlist, because this playlist keeps on giving me the really intense screaming stuff that I'm not in the mood for. Only visions understand. Only visions of my left hand. Ort. Welcome in, dude, Manjo. Yeah, this doesn't look right. Like, it looks like a freaking cartoon glove and looks like it's not actually grasping the paper.
I'm looking at it and it looks good to me. It's like, it'll look less like a glove when you put the little claws on the fingertips.
I guess.
And also, sticky slime.
Yeah, I've just always struggled to get the hands right. I mean, for Stinko Pop.
I mean, I honestly think that looks like the hand should look.
And see, this is what I mean. If I was by myself, I would just be despairing over how bad I thought it looked.
But also, TBH, it's not like I'm an expert.
Yeah, but this is also for you, so, like, if it's good enough for you...
It's good enough for me, I like it.
Hands are hard and weirdly shaped. Well, these aren't hands, these are paws. These are, like, paw hands, you know? That's part of my issue.
It's my fault, I'm just too confident.
Yeah, well, you wanted the cue cards.
I would have readily said don't have to do them if they're getting in trouble.
Yeah, the other thing is we don't know if there is a podium or not, you know?
There's gonna be. I feel like there was one last.
Dangerously cheesy.
Hi, Glow. Welcome in.
Oh shit, is that Glow the Keyblade?
Welcome to artistsuffering.com. I'm your host, Trash Metro. I think the thumb looks weird. I think the thumb is the thing that's throwing me off.
Does the thumb need to be bent in a little? Is that it?
It's supposed to be, like, up. Like, you know, like if I... Well, I guess... No, I guess it might be behind... Maybe I need to lower the hand or raise the card. I think the card should be on a separate layer. So I can play with it. And maybe the thumb should not be visible. Alright, and then let's see. If this goes behind here, and this goes here. So where were the spiders? While the fries tried to break all the bones. And I said fries on purpose. Does that look better?
Yes.
Because now the thumb is gripping the paper more.
Yeah, that's exactly what I think. Look at those claws making them look a lot less like a cartoon claw.
Yeah. Kids were just crass. You love the sequin, Jade. You don't have a good look of the sequins here. Let me shut off the reference layers there. I did just take a sequin brush I had, did one layer of light sequins, one layer of dark sequins, and a tiny bit of shading. But I feel like it gets the message across pretty easily. Let's say When the kids are killed, the man I had to break up the band. Okay, I don't know what's going on here, but I don't like it. Ooh, you're working on a 4.0 cyber outfit? Do you have any whip you want to share, Glow? Either with the class or just in my DMs, because I would love to see. Love the fries. Try to break our bones. I love that. I love that cover. There we go. Spotify's listening to me, and now it's giving me the calmer AFI songs. Yeah. Give me all those acoustic renditions, baby. Alright, we're gonna do... I'm gonna do the right arm below the suit layer and the left arm above it. To leave no bone unbroken, let's walk like 17. I'm in love with poisoning. Only bring your pretty frightful gifts to me. Let's love and kill like 17 now. Oh, I'm gonna have to. Oh, okay, that's not a big deal. I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to redo the sequins for the arms and make them match, but I realized I could just copy and paste the clipping masks and like flip them turnaways. I know. You don't have to look at me every time I make a Homestuck reference. We're all Homestucks here.
Are we?
You, me, and Glow are.
That's true.
About to say some sick pics in VRM Poser? Yes. I'm looking forward to it. Manjo says, I'm sketching out a perspective piece right now, learning Procreate Perspective Tool. Dude, I don't even know how to use the Procreate Perspective Tool, so that's awesome. But best of luck to you. I never do backgrounds. Everyone commissions me for, like, models and Syncos and stuff, so I never end up needing to do backgrounds. Mocha, happy 7 hours till New Year in the future. I've still got 22 hours over here. But Mocha, we love you. I hope you're doing well.
Mocha's in the future.
If I had money, I'd commission you to practice backgrounds. Dude, I really should. It's just hard for me to find the time to practice stuff when commissions are, like, my job. Let's run and kill like 17 now. Let's run and kill like 17. Alright, we're gonna not worry about that arm yet, because I'm not even done with the right arm. Because that's not the liner, that's the sketch. Dude, I get that. I have trouble finding time and I have a clear queue. Yeah, I haven't had a clear queue in over 1.5 years. Probably possibly longer, so it's been a time trying to make time for personal stuff like this. I feel really bad how little I've drawn my wife this year. And I really want to make both of us updated ref sheets this coming year. I've started on mine. I'm just doing it to learn. Streamer I watch is using an AI intermission screen. I don't even think she knows it's AI. So I'm learning and I'm going to give it to her to replace that garbage. Aww. Hopefully they are cool about that, because that's a really cool thing, I think. You wish you had such problems? Listen, grass is always greener, right? I'm really regretful of all the free time I used to have, where I could have been drawing anything I wanted, but I was too caught up in my own head and hating my art, and so I wasn't drawing that much. And then when I finally, like, you know, started taking commissions and working really hard and, like, getting inspiration, like, I finally, like, stopped hating my art and started wanting to make things, that's when I became busy. And now I, like, have to do this. Which, again, like, I'm not fully complaining, trust me. I always have to say how grateful I am for my, you know, commission interest being a thing. But it is a little hard balancing the fact that there's certain things I haven't been able to draw because I've been so busy, you know? This is why you raise your prices. You're right. I'm working on it, man. It's hard. It's really hard because it is, like, there is a small competitive element of it that if I raise my prices too much, that people will just go to cheaper artists, which, like, at the end of the day, most people who commission me are commissioning me for my talent, not for my, or, like, for my style or whatever, not specifically for my prices, but it's hard because I need to keep the money coming in, because, it's hard living off of your art, especially when you're not doing TikTok and you're not doing much merchandise. It's, like, mostly commissions, right? Like, today's the last day for, tracking my income for my taxes, and it turns out that Twitch was actually 1/4 of my income this year, which was really shocking to me. So that tells me that next year I need to focus even more on Twitch, because if I can get, you know, more money through Twitch, then I can focus a little less heavily on the constant commission grind, maybe. But, I'm starting to really feel the pressure that I'm gonna have to get into, short-form video content on, like, YouTube and Instagram and TikTok, because that's how people are getting new audiences and stuff. And I keep being like old man yelling at cloud, I don't want to do this, but I don't know. I don't know. Like, maybe I just have to get with the times, or maybe I need to stick to my principles. I don't know. Like, my only idea right now is to use the wealth of time lapses I am sitting on, because, you know, Procreate automatically keeps time lapses of everything you're drawing, and I save like 90% of those. I export them, I put them on my laptop, and then I take them off my iPad to save space. So I have a bunch of speed paints that I could just, like, talk over and probably not have to do too much editing. Just a little bit of, like, timing editing to make the time-lapse be as long as how I talk about it. But I just don't want to spend my time editing videos, and I can't afford to hire someone, you know? So it's just, like, I already spend so much time doing non-drawing tasks that I have to do in order to sell art. I don't want to do more on top of that, because I want my art to speak for itself, but I'm also struggling because I mostly draw commissions, I don't have a lot of, like, finished pieces to share. It's like, here's a model floating in space, here's a set of emotes. Like, I don't feel like those are really communicating who I am as an artist as much, you know? You are established, not like super entrenched, but established enough that your work is known by people. They want your stuff, not just random art. One of my friends is starting to do my editing for practice and super grateful. Yeah, like, I've been trying to, like, cast my little fishing line out for, like, hey, if anyone is into video editing and wants to help me, I'll, like, give you art in return. But I know that's not, like, you know, I want people to actually get paid for their work. I just unfortunately can't afford it. So I'm in the position where I still gotta DIY. But yeah, like, you know, like, it's the end of the year and all the artists are doing their like, favorite art of each month. And, like, I don't really feel like I can do that because so much of my stuff is commission work that doesn't really, isn't grounded with, like, a background or anything. Like, some months I'm drawing, like, 30 emotes. Some months I'm doing a lot of work on a PNG tuber model, and like that really needs a video to convey how that looks in the final product. I don't really have a lot of full illustrations from this year. It's basically like the piece I did for Thoxa of the Britney Spears pose, the piece I did for Amari just a few weeks ago with the tarot pose, and I don't know if I have any other really full illustrations outside of that. I've had an idea for one that I want to do for myself for a while now, but I haven't been able to figure out how to get the reference picture for it. I want to do a, like, somewhat top-down, kind of a diagonal-down perspective of my trash bat sitting in a dumpster. But that's gonna, like, as I was just talking about, I don't have experience with, like, the perspective tool. So that would, like, be, I would need some decent reference to pull that off. And I don't know if that's currently something I'm capable of. I do have Clip Studio Paint now, so I do have access to Clip Studio 3D models, but I haven't learned how to use them yet. That is a very new acquisition. I have not been touching my Clip Studio other than to log in and get my daily Clippy.
Oh!
So that's on top of the still trying to learn to do Procreate Dreams, I now have to also learn how to do Clip Studio Paint. Pro, I'd edit videos for free art. I will keep that in mind, Jay. I actually did write a potential script last night. I took a time lapse from one of my most recent stinkos, and I tried writing a script around it. The script took me frickin' 40 minutes to write, and I'm worried that it's going to be too long, but I wanted to talk about, the piece and why I was doing the stuff I was doing. Because that's something with the Stinko Pops that I, like, posting a finished Stinko Pop does get a little, like, repetitive. It's like, okay, yeah, you drew another symmetrical front-facing chibi figure, but, like, I like to talk about, like, the character and talk about, like, decisions I made with the model and stuff like that. I don't know. She's been asking if she can for ages. At this point, I'm hoping it builds her portfolio to earn money off of. I can teach you the perspective tool in Clip. You can get a good sketch and use it in Procreate. Yeah, so, like, Clip Studio is going to be a tool for me rather than, like, a program I draw in, because I have a Wacom Bamboo tablet, and I hate drawing with it. It was how I did digital art from 2010 to 2019, the first half of 2019, but I hate screenless tablets now. So, I don't want to do full pieces on there, but I want to use the tools in CSP to either help with early stages, like figuring out poses and perspective, or late stages, like post-processing, gradient maps, and, other little polishes that I can add that Procreate doesn't have. Coda, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Thank you for the daily Cheeto. Happy New Year's Eve. I will show you how to use the line tool with the mouse. I do it all the time when I'm feeling lazy and my wrists are bothering me. Okay, alright. Is it similar to, like, the pen tool in Photoshop? I haven't really used the pen tool in a long time, but I vaguely remember how to use it. Where is... Okay, my arm's over there. I want to be farming my AFI Scrabbles, but I either need to put on one of their newer albums. Oh my god, yeah, they're really pushing. Okay, alright. Let me just put on Blood Album. And turn off Shuffle. Not Smart Shuffle. Turn off Shuffle entirely. There we go. Hi, McCorney. Welcome in. I haven't used Photoshop in over a decade. I do not remember. I got on the Manga Studio CSP train early. Yeah, I kind of got stuck on Adobe Photoshop CS4 specifically. And that is, I think CS4 and CS5 was what I used in high school. Because my high school had a pretty good computer graphics program. So I did learn a lot of what I know in Photoshop from computer graphics. So that's where I learned about, like, the pen tool and the lasso tool and stuff like that. pen tool, basically, you can use it with the mouse, and you just, like, it's kind of like the what is the lasso tool called when it's just, like, you place the points? Do you know what I'm talking about? Like, if I go from here to here to here, like, I can make, like, straight lines just by tapping in the spots. And then with the pen tool, you can take the nodes at each of the places that you've placed them, and there's, like, a way you can curve the line. If you want to curve the line, you can also just use it for straight lines. I was gonna say we'll use vectors so you can adjust after. That would actually be a good co-stream if you don't mind learning in front of people. I mean, especially since I would be following a actual person and not a YouTube tutorial of a frustrating program. I've learned that I probably shouldn't try learning Procreate Dreams on stream because I get frustrated with that specifically, but I am open to this idea. Because I think that will be helpful to a lot of people too. And I've talked about, people have been wanting me to do like demonstration streams, and I've just, you know, been so busy that I haven't had time to book it, but I am going to probably try to do something maybe next month. My, you know, one of my New Year's resolutions, and this is probably something that I've been saying for the past couple years, but one of my New Year's resolutions is to get better at striking that balance of constantly doing commission work and also, like, doing streams for other purposes. Especially discovering that Twitch ended up being 1/4 of my revenue this year. Like, I should probably take that into account and realize that people aren't just here to watch me on the commission grind, that they want to see other stuff too. Hello? Why did you get there? Get out of here. Straight line. I agree, and I've been thinking of reviving my CSP 101 show. Oh, did you used to do a tutorial series? That's awesome. It's never ending, there's a kiss to change yourself. It's in the dark, it's in your photo that keeps falling from the wall. Does this arm look okay? The bent arm? It doesn't feel the same after everything. I don't know if, like, it would be visible at all here, or if it would be completely blocking the upper arm. I'm just gonna assume it's gonna be blocking the upper arm. Alright, let's go into the suit layer. And we're going to duplicate, bring this down here. Doesn't feel the same after healing fame and all the strange behavior. Oh, I did that wrong. Let's see. We want to do that, and then that. There we go. Doesn't feel the same. Would I feel like you? A little visible because the suit is stiff and would hang off the arm in a rectangle. So, like, just like a little bit, like, right there. Sweet. Okay. Yeah, see, I had a feeling, but I was, like, questioning myself. And, you know, it's a small enough thing that it wouldn't have super mattered, but I like to try to be as accurate as I can, of course. Alright, let's... It's not super important in a cartoon character, but I do think it looks better. Yeah, like I draw cartoony, but I still draw based in reality, you know? And I am always trying to improve stuff like my clothing folds and stuff. When I can, at the very least. I can't always do it, but... Oh, okay, this is on the wrong... Okay, this needs to come up here. Hi, Thespian, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Oh, I didn't have both of those selected. There we go. Amelia. The new wolves await. Amelia. They brought you new chains, they're barking in the wrong key. Oh, they're barking in the wrong key. Oh, 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 oh. Howdy, howdy. Tickler Bungus, thank you for the hydrate redeem. Runs in and slaps you with a pancake. Taste my maple flavored chaos. That's delicious. I'd love to get a pancake straight to the face right now. Man, we haven't been having pancakes in a while.
It's true.
I gotta fix that. Damn, well now I might make pancakes tomorrow, so thank you for that. Oh, pardon me, I'm gonna go take a swipe of my Burt's Bees. Which one's this? Ginger spice. Reminder to everybody that tomorrow night, if me and Jade win the award for cutest couple on the Shitty Small VTuber Awards, I am gonna have to purchase both Baja Blast lip balm and Cheese lip balm. I can't find Cheeto lip balm because any Cheeto lip balm I could find was actually orange, like the fruit. But I did find an Etsy shop that has a nacho cheese flavored lip balm, and I was like, close enough. So, if we do win that award, I will be getting those lip balms, and we will be doing some weird wife smooches. So,
great.
Yeah, get hype. Get hype. Or else. I guess, hot pink nails to match the bow tie.
Yeah.
I'm walking in the wrong key and you sing along. Alright, I can finally put the ponytail out. Now, the body's almost in place now. I still have to draw the hand on the other side. Oh wait, did I just delete that? Hold on, I can fix that. I did just delete my sketch for that. It's okay, no, I got it back. Undo button is a beautiful thing. I could go for an omelet, extra cheesy. Always with extra cheese. Always. Never too much cheese. I want pancakes too, but eggies are so expensive. My egg replacer's not up for the task of pancakes. Yeah, that's true enough. Yeah, I don't know if Jade's mom just hasn't been craving pancakes, but she used to make them semi-regularly before she had her stomach problems. But she's a few months past surgery and is eating pretty normally again. And I haven't seen any pancakes.
She just might not have been thinking.
Yeah, maybe not. I mean, I have the ability to do it too. I can also make waffles. Yeah. I actually was just sad because I had to throw out one of my old waffle mixes. But I still have my ube mochi waffle mix, and I still have the unopened toasted coconut one. How much are eggs for everyone? I just stocked up today, and it was a bit less than $3 for 18. That seems like a really good price, Jay. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what the price of eggs is because I'm not usually the one buying them. Usually I tag along for grocery trips that have already been 90% of the stuff has already been put in the cart, and I'm kind of not really paying attention to how much it costs, and I'm just there to swipe my card when needed, and occasionally buy a little thing for myself. But that sounds pretty cheap. I think it's like, I don't know, like close to $5 for something like that. It's around $3 for a dozen here, but I'm in a city. Yeah, I'm slightly outside of a city. And granted, the grocery stores that we go to are kind of pricey when the things aren't on sale. We go to like Acme and ShopRite, and we primarily shop there with coupons and when things are on sale. I'm sure that they'd be a little cheaper at a place like Walmart, but we hate our local Walmart, so we never go there. Oh, you know me well. Show me shopping nights. Got a little something on the table for you. So I should take paw drawing lessons from Neo Scotty. Which I sort of have because I've drawn their characters a couple times, which means I'm drawing based on ways that they've drawn the paws. But I have noticed that they're very good at drawing paws. Regular large at $2.90 here. Small medium Midwest City for $18. 12 for $1.97, but I've been eating a lot more eggs lately. We'll crack one into stir-fry ramen microwave cup. Ooh, that's a good call. We shop at Heb because they deliver. Roommates unwilling to let me risk contact with disease for groceries. That's understandable. Yeah, we, every once in a while we order delivery groceries from Amazon, but they have, like, you have to buy a lot in order to not get hit with delivery fees, and we, like, refuse to pay delivery fees. So we don't do that very often unless we have a lot of stuff that we want to get. But we were doing it when Jade's mom was, both recovering from surgery and when we didn't have a car, but now we have a car again, so we can actually go to our regular stores. Alas, cannot really afford to shop anywhere but the damn Walton Industries. Yeah, listen, I'm not judging anybody if you still shop at Walmart or, freaking Amazon or whatever, because I still have to shop at Amazon, for example. We make do with what we can in this hell world. By the way, I think an ad break is coming in oh, okay, good, 90 seconds. I thought it was, like, starting now. I like to give a little heads up. Promise me we'll keep eyes closed. I can let you see. I can let you see. I can let you see me sleeping. God, my voice has been cracking weird lately. Okay. In terms of the suit, I think the only thing I really have left to do is add a little bit of shine highlight to the outer rim. And then we can focus on making sure the face is ready, and then maybe we can talk about if we want to try different hairstyles. Alright, now I can delete these sketch layers. There we go. Okay, I don't need this. I don't need this. Can't let you see me sleeping. I can't let you see. Oh, blood on my teeth. I can't let you see me sleeping. I do want to give you some nice lipstick. I know that. Yeah. Something with a punch. Let's see, right arm. Here we go. And I didn't draw a place for pocket bat yet, so we're gonna have to see if I can fit that. I could also do like an on the shoulder thing. Alright, ad break is beginning. I will see you guys in a few. Scream! Scree, welcome back. Let me say thank you.
Thank you. Hey, welcome back.
Thank you.
Hey.
Hey.
Smooch.
Mwah. I don't care. I don't care. I'm gonna get audited. It's fine. I'm going to jail, and you're gonna have to live with the guilt that I'm in there because we have been dishonest about our smooches.
I'll be in there too.
Oh, okay, good. God damn it, I love you.
Smooch piracy.
You're lucky you're cute.
You wouldn't download a smooch.
Try me. Ooh, you've got nothing, there's none higher than this blood. Alright, we're gonna have to repaint these nails in a little bit, because I decided I'm not keeping black line art. There's nothing above. Oh, I guess that's a little easier, huh? Color drop. Oh, except for down here. No! That's white. I want black. Here we go. Damn, I just realized. Do you want the card to always be held? Or do you want it to only be held on, like, the idol? And then have it down when you talk?
Down when I talk.
Ah, frick, okay.
No, it's fine. Always held's fine. Always held's
It's
fine.
just gonna be extra work, but...
Always held's fine.
Meh. But that's not what you want. It's okay, I can just copy the one arm and edit that. Because the other thing is, I was looking at the cleavage, I was like, man, the cue card's covering the cleavage.
Yeah. What to do? I don't know. I don't want to make things hard.
I mean, I don't have any other plans tonight, so if this takes me longer to draw, it's whatever. Not bueno. You wanted me in stress. I'm not that as you say I am not scared enough, prepared enough, wanted me in the stress. I'm nothing left to fear. I am give away for you another night. Resting and laying I'll wait for you some other night. Alright, that is an arm layer. That should be in this folder. Not red enough and bad enough, giving up on the night. Not clear. So reading the card when you're not talking and card down looking up when you're talking.
Yeah.
Okay. I won't sign. Only for you some other night.
Dangerously cheesy.
Hi Fast, welcome in. I hope you are doing well. So this is gonna be left arm talk. While I'm looking at this, let me fix this. Nothing can win. Never thought I'd been eternal. Alright, hide that. Can't sleep, so check to see if I could bother for a minute or two. Oh, I'm sorry you're having trouble sleeping. Yeah, I'm working late tonight. I wasn't feeling good earlier, so I didn't think I was going to stream, but then I decided I wanted to draw a little New Year's Eve PNG for Jade for tomorrow. We're not streaming, but Jade is going to be one of the presenters for the Shitty Small VTuber Awards, which I promise is not me insulting anybody. That's just what they're called. It's so cute. Yeah, thank you. I wanted to give her a big sequiny suit. Alright, so I gotta think about this. So this is the right arm. So the thumb would be holding that. Would just the thumb be visible? Or... Alright, I've gotta... So if I'm holding this, and then I hold it down, I guess the card would be not drawn in the same orientation. Looking at it, then bring it down to the side. Let's see. I'm gonna take my glove off for that. It's just extra work. Alright, so we're gonna do a squish it, distort it. So the thumb would be on one side of it. You kidnapped an entire family? Oh, did you get Mousehold? Hell yeah, I love Mousehold. Mousehold is so good. The shiny's ass, unfortunately. I vaguely recall.
Yeah, I think the barely gray pants are like barely tan.
Yeah, I really don't like those you can barely tell the different shinies, especially with Pokemon being in the overworld now. It's like there's so many people that are gonna just walk by shinies and not even know.
Yeah.
You just now realize Mousehold's supposed to sound like household. Hey, sometimes you have to hear it out loud to realize it. That's understandable. I don't want you calling my friend dumb. I retreat into the dark. Someone is moving. You can never out. I can't fall. On my senses slip away. Live this day. In the house of me. Alright, I think this part needs to be longer for that. Oh yeah, I wanted to make the paper overlap a bit. Alright, in this one I am going to do the nails on a separate layer. You get those paws drawn so fast. I don't like how it looks, but I'm really just trying to tell myself it's good enough because this is a rush job for tomorrow. But I don't like not having references.
Here's references for you.
Thanks.
Yeah, the big paws.
Okay, so then... It looks fine, you're just mean to yourself. I just have high standards for myself.
Flow's right, though.
Wah. Watch every word you say, shadow and find a way. Cut my golden days. Okay, there we go. Now both of those are in the same folder. And I've got to delete that. Fast is captured as it's made in your image, like an actress trying to protect her age. Dying flowers. In the golden mirror, watch every word you say, shatter and find a way. Cut my golden days. Alright, this can be down here, not as a clipping mat. These don't need to be in that folder. There we go. That the rain may fall, too late it can revive my dying flowers. Too late, this is the final hour. In the golden mirror, watch every word you say, shatter and find a way. I don't think this nail is in the right spot.
Dangerously cheesy.
Hi Cena, welcome in. Thank you for the Chimto. Am I coming through particularly quiet? Or did I name this? I actually don't remember what I named the stream. Did I name the stream quiet? Well, it's 3 AM, so I'm quiet. Alright. We've got the different arms now. Never to return again. Shuffled in from a very loud stream, so it's multi-layer quiet. Okay, fair enough. My microphone is a slight bit farther away than it usually is because I moved it more towards Jade. So that's also an element. But yeah, it's 3 a.m. and I usually don't go this late. But wanted to try to whip this up for Jade to use tomorrow. Highlight on the button, not withdrawing assist, thank you. Alright, let's maybe get a slight bit of shadow on the cue card. That's way too dark. There's that. Yes, you may point something out. And I'll probably be mortified that I made a mistake somewhere. I've got the buttons and buttonhole swap, do I? Frick, that's what I get for doing it without a reference. Ah, beans.
Why does it matter?
Has someone noticed?
Well, no, I mean, like,
they're absolutely right.
Yeah, I guess I don't know how students.
Technically, you can say they're double-sided reverse buttons. I guess, yeah. Because it's gonna be... I mean, might not be that hard to fix, let's say. Darn me and my perfectionist tendencies. Wait, okay, so that button stays. These two. Okay, let's move this. Take these onto their own layer.
SlimeyJade just won't have long legs.
So yeah, so the buttons cover up the gaps from where I had already erased them. And then... Okay, so that we're going to take the dark purple color and fill it in with not my marker brush. There we go. Sort of. There we go. That works a little better. Same thing here. Do the shadow color. There we go. Thanks for letting me and my dumb ass know.
Hey, be nice to yourself.
Scream?
You just said that to somebody else when they said it.
But have you considered Scream?
I'm considering Scream. And have you considered group, be nice to yourself, or I will sit on your foot?
Ah, fuck. Not my foot.
Yeah, I'm just gonna sit on it. Slime it.
Fuck, you guys hearing this?
Yeah, you want
I'm being
slime
threatened.
it?
Only the finest sequin suit for Jade. It was literally the first thing I asked her. I was like, hey, what if I made you a New Year's outfit in, like, I don't know, like a purple sequin suit? She was just like, yes. I was like, okay. She is not a hard woman to shop for.
It's true. Just getting some
I say, hey, you want this thing? And she's just immediately like, okay.
My wife thinks I'm
Wow. I do. What, are you not?
oh,
Ooh, okay, I've got some scrunkly things here. So drawing assist, troop, and then what's going on here? That is on this layer. Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense, Okay, that's great. Here we go. This must be love. Alright. Let's get a little bit of highlights going in here. We'll do just a little bit of shading. Alright, where is one of my more recent SlimeyJade? Okay, first of all, this is not a double PNG, so this can go into the SlimeyJade folder. I might need to grab something from my computer. Let me see. Wait, no, I know where I can go. Slimy Bat emotes. Here we go. This was a recent Jade I did. Oh, I love this little screaming SlimeyJade.
It's so good.
There we go. I wanted to get the inner slime color. Alright, let's go to the hand. Is this base color different than this base color? It's not. Okay, yeah, I think this just needed to be a little bluer. It's you gotta be sparing with adding the little slime blobbies, because you don't want to lose the vibrancy. And then of course I'll do the thing I always do, which is add a bright highlight layer on the outer edges of everything. And even like a couple little shine blobs. Alright, that was Blood Album. Let's put on... I know I should be Scrabble farming, but I kind of just want to put on Black Audio. Alright, we're doing it. I'm still Scrabble farming on my phone, for anyone who knows what that means. I gotta get my 450 Scrabbles per week for the AFI fan club, okay? Ah, frick. Okay, so I need to copy. Oh, I'm on my maximum layers, you say. Well. Let's not do that? You would consider that? Yeah? Alright, let's go to this layer. Okay, it's not bad, it's not bad. Let's get the highlight going. Alright, we got shininess there. Let's come up to the cheeks, add a little bit, perhaps. Maybe with a marker. In the field, we were never strangers. We weren't far from home. Oh, and never show us some. And never show us some. Alright, let's think about makeup and stuff. Sparkly lipstick? Sparkly purple lipstick, perhaps?
Oh, yeah.
I know what my wife's into. Mm-hmm. little shadow under the lip. Maybe a little bit of shadow at the top of the face. Okay, let's see. This could come all the way down here. Okay, yeah, that's almost good. Let's maybe bring the eyeshadow in. Whoops. Okay, let's get a little bit of color around the eye highlight. We gotta cut down as many of these layers as we can. It's just one night. I never will let you go. I'm inside. This room is just one night. But I never will let you go. Oh, I guess I should do that on a different layer, huh? Just trying to brighten the eyes up a little bit here. Lost within the bones. going to merge this, copy this. Great, and I think we can merge those. Merge that. Alright, I'm gonna try to make a little more forehead space. Maybe get some eyebrows in here. Okay, let's see. The eyes closed. What are the chances of the circumstances? Eye shadow open. So that layer just might have to be manually toggled off when I save these PNGs. The circumstances, yours was the closest, but all I can remember is how I got here. I must have hit my head. And then the eyelid will be out. Okay, we're gonna do eyes blink. So it's a little more clear. And then let's do this. Alright, so we have the eyes and face have been gushed up a bit. The only thing we gotta do is try to add some eyebrows. There's a fading shot of me, a faded time. When on a frame I could be seen, kissing back your lies. Now I'm forever, ever, never yours. I never cross your mind. You're mine, you're ever, ever mine. You're ever, ever mine. You're ever, ever. Drawing blood that draws my tongue and I shall follow. Alright, transparent eyebrows. I shall follow, I shall follow. We will worry about shifting the eyebrows when I save the final PNG. I don't want to make a bunch of duplicate layers of it, but I will move them down as needed for the 3 different states. So there's the idle state where she's looking at the cue card. There's the talking state where she puts the cue card down and looks straight ahead. And then I'm going to need blinks for those. And I also have to do the mouth open. And I do have to redraw that mouth because the mouth for the previous model I did was a singing mouth. So we're going to delete that one. And we're going to make a proper talking mouth. Shadow, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the dumpster. Enjoy your stay. I shall follow you. I shall follow you. We're gonna keep this very simple. We're just gonna do like bean mouth. Okay, that's a little too much. I will say, I drew this PNG smaller than I meant to. I didn't take into account the size of the canvas, and I wish I had. But we make do. Back the train. Alright, I'm going to take the lip shape here and here. Oh shit, there was a pumpkin in chat? No one told me? Frick. Alright, we are definitely... Oh, maximum layers. I know. We're definitely gonna redraw that. iPad, why do you have to autocorrect mouth to M-O-I-T-H in all capital letters? It's very rude. Making a fool of me. Never hurt me, not in my sea. Alright, what layers can I get rid of? Under the velvet dress you hate, how does she thank you? Questions of vows you cannot make, so escape. Like, I'm afraid to merge the sequins down, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna go over... I never did those highlight outlines that I said I was gonna do. Never hurt me, no, not in her sea. And I wanted to keep the SlimeyJade reference there because I wanted to use this as a base for making any other PNG tubers. So I didn't want to delete that layer in case I needed to draw the rest of the legs in a different model. Let's see. Those can be merged. Those can be merged. I really didn't think I was going to have layer problems because of how small this canvas is, but I guess I need to crop it. Alright, you know what I'm going to do? We're going to duplicate this. And it's going to show up randomly somewhere else. Thank you, Procreate. We're gonna... We don't really need the SlimeyJade references anymore. But I do want to keep the suit reference because I want to, you know, just spend a little extra time trying to make the suit a little shinier. So we're gonna move this up here. And then we're gonna crop this. could you say? What could you find if we meet without your eyes? Oh, okay, we're gonna need to bring this down. Fill the canvas. Purple's not becoming. Alright, we want this and this. And we want to make these wider. Okay, cool. That way the card isn't being cut off. What I never show, what you never find. Alright, so back to the mouth. Open mask, mouth open. Oh, I do need the inside color of SlimeyJade's mouth. I can get that from Beanform though. What could you see? What could you find if we meet place of love your eyes? I love her bright green tongue.
Yeah.
You like the open mouth?
Yes.
Cool. Yeah, we're just doing one mouth shape. That's easy. Okay. Next on my to-do list is gonna be the highlight on the suit. So we're gonna drawing assist, screen, use a pinkish purple. Okay, we'll do it on the top of the shoulder. Oh. This helps the shape pop a little bit more. Now the question is, do I want to do that for all of the arm states? Alright, well for this one, the arms are symmetric, so that's easy enough. And then I'll be able to copy it for that other arm, so this actually isn't too bad. Ooh, okay. This will be... I'm doing this technically above the line art layer, so I had to be really, really careful. But that looks pretty good. We're gonna copy this and bring it over to this layer. Screen. And then let's get the that. And then it will be like that. And then we go up here. Stuffing mask, screen. Oh, let's start the parade. Right in our stride. The music died. Oh, they unpulled the games. Now we must play in dark arcades. Alright. I mean, like, barring me doing a bunch of extra details that I shouldn't do, this is getting close to done. Let's see, I would like to hit the middle suit with a little bit of extra highlight. What if I did... Nah, not overlay. What would this look like down here? Yeah, I want to get some slightly darker shapes in here. Oh, let me make sure the arm is down so I can see everything symmetrically.
Covered with scorpions. Covered with scorpions.
No! Covered with scorpions!
So true. Okay, yeah, let's get a little more shadow on the legs then, too. I'll be the sequin suit. I think it's going alright. I'm spending a little longer than I wanted on it, but that's okay, because I'm having fun. And I think she looks so fancy, and people are going to be like, whoa, when she uses this tomorrow.
Looks so fucking good.
I'm really glad you like it. You flashback so hard to that cartoon. I just watched it for the first time last year, Gage. Almost 2 years ago now. But the cover with scorpion scenes killed me. You could see Wolvie in your head. Excellent.
That pops on.
Oh no. Oh yeah, I guess I haven't done a background list check yet. So let me make sure. This would be... Oh, okay. I see. I see what layer you are. I'm coming over. I'm coming over. Okay, I promise I won't speak of love. Well done, Char. Haven't checked in a while because I'm struggling. Oh no. Oh, we're in ad break too. Frick. Frickin' frick. Alright, I'll be right back. I need to use the bathroom. Scree. Scurry, welcome back. Alright, we're in the home stretch, everybody. I had an idea. Oh, we'll get to that in a moment. Let's say, okay. Alright, I think like the suit and everything was good. I think we got the expressions that I need. One little idea I had. Let's see, that would be on this layer. It'd be on this layer. You like that purple lipstick? Yeah. Yeah, I didn't want to like introduce a new color. And I didn't want to do the pink because the bow tie is like right there. And I didn't want to do black. So I went with pink eyeshadow and purple lipstick. But have an idea. Oh, this is low opacity. I was like, what's going on? Okay, you know, let me write this normally, and then we'll warp it. And let's do this not with the stabilization version. Writing is hard. Okay, we're gonna start this. Jade, how do you feel about your cue card just saying hot dogs question mark?
I love that. Great. Love that.
I know you. You think she has like her whole like thing written down, she's just like, what do the people like? Hot dogs? Alright, and then we're gonna layer mask this. I think you can tell that that says hot dog. Okay, I don't think the question mark's coming through, so we're gonna get rid of that. But I think that's enough that if somebody notices it, they notice it. Maybe I'll go over and make it a little bit thicker. I'm on the stabilization version. Here's a hot tip. If you're trying to handwrite anything and you want it to look more natural, don't use stabilization. It makes your handwriting feel super not natural. So that's why a lot of times you'll see I have two versions of the same brush. And it's because there's a couple reasons why I wouldn't want to use stabilization. And one of them is handwriting. So that's why I have like this version and then like this version was stable in all caps. Because the stabilization's great if you're doing line art with like long arcs and stuff, but if you're writing, you just want to write that naturally. You don't want stabilization holding it back. Okay, she's got her hot dog card. Let's see. Let's maybe add a couple extra sparkles to the suit. Let's see, luminance. I don't want to get too crazy with this. What if this goes down here? we're just getting the shiny parts extra shiny. Would you like to commit the world to love you? I know the alleys where they like to hide, though I start to wonder what made you think that you're under. You haven't got the years nor mind to fly. Little lover, you're in trouble. You can try to change their mind. Guilty of their crimes. Now you can see why. As you go forward, I'm one step behind you. I know you have always wanted this, so I let the children play. Now let this party start. But mom, I'm backing out. Alright, there we go. A little bit of extra shine. I think anything more I could add to this would be too much. But I must warn you that once they've taken to you, it'll take more than you've got to scare them away. Away. Little lover, you're in trouble. You can try to change their mind. You're guilty of their crimes. As you go forward, I'm one step behind you. Oh, you're so brave. Oh, you are so bold. So why do I wait? Let's darken those a little bit. Darken this a little bit. And then okay, I think the suit looks pretty damn cool. Alright, Jade, I do have a question.
Oh.
Where does the sauce stain fit in this?
Oh, that's it.
And what color sauce? I'm thinking yellow mustard stain on, like, the black collar.
I think that's...
Because it'll pop.
I was gonna say on the collar, definitely.
Like, on the jacket collar. Yeah. That'll be on the suit layer, and that'll be here.
Suit layer?
The suit layer.
The suit layer?
Shut up.
Soup up.
Dangerously cheesy.
The soup layer, okay. Yep, I guess we're just calling it that now. Hi, Zeus.
Also glows for my dad.
Yeah.
Hot dogs. We have to turn the laptop off soon.
No. Well, I mean, as you can see, I'm almost done. I don't think there's anything else, like, I'm gonna need you to sign off on here. How does the sauce stain look?
Mustard.
Yeah.
Can the mustard be sparkly though?
If you want. I
What?
give SlimeyJade what SlimeyJade wants.
Blow said it.
Oh, I see. Yeah, sparkly mustard. How are you doing, Zeus?
Char, it's New Year's Eve. You know SlimeyJade pouring sprinkle, or not sprinkle, sparkles. Oh, and my laptop shutting down.
Goodbye, laptop.
Goodbye, laptop. Sorry, I'm not rating whoever you're rating.
That's okay.
Non-noob.
Oh my god.
I need a noob.
Those aren't super expensive. When I had to buy a new one for myself last year, it was only like $16. Yeah.
My laptop is so sad.
Oh. Never feel so alive.
How's your chance to add all sorts of wacky things in his life? Like, protest.
Heh. Problem is, I know you too well. Alright, I want to see. I have an idea. Oh, hear your senses about confession. Wow.
Wow.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. Oh.
I'm seeing if I can maybe make like the ink bleeding through on the paper just a little bit. I don't know. You like still are only gonna see the word hot. Nah, we're not gonna do that. I don't want it to like. I just realized your jaw doesn't animate when you talk. I'll fix that and send you an update at some point. Feel free to remind me. Oh, I didn't even notice. Well, if that's something you would like to do, I'll see if I remember too.
Did you Genshin today?
Yes. I think so. Yeah, because I was down there doing your Yakuza stuff. Because I did the cart, and then I did Genshin, and then I did more Yakuza cart.
That's right.
Yeah.
Don't worry, he's like, there's a flaw.
To the sky, inside out, feel the stars from my mouth. Where the points, 3 and 9, but the ash across my eyes at times hiss a serpent eye. Finished anniversary date with Hope. Oh my god, happy anniversary, y'all. You got to have your first Christmas together and your anniversary. That's awesome. Oh, and you got hibachi. That's so lovely. Soft as gold and hold my breath at times. It's a serpent eye. Sorry, I'm the way I am. We're just getting a little bit of gradation. Then what if I do... Oop. If I do just a little... Okay, we want to do... a shape like this, and then we can warp it so it's blurrier like the other ones. Whoa. And then... Boop, boop, boop. Fill in those gaps. Alright. I'm getting crazy with it, but what if... What if a little bit of purple highlight at the bottom of the slime?
What if...
Oh, thank you for the stretch and hydrate. Here's the hydrate. Let me get a stretch. Oh god, it's 4 AM, huh? You have big news. What's your big news, Zeus? You've got a Wacom tablet on the way? That's fucking awesome, dude. Alright, I think it is time for me to say that I have done enough work on this, and we are going to export our different versions. So we've got the idol looking down, and we've got— oh wait, I didn't do the eyebrows. Fuck. Magnetics on. PNG. And then we're gonna do blink eyes. Then we put the eyebrows back up. Actually, no, let's not do that. Let's do— the blink for that frame. Although I usually don't do a blink on the talking, so And then we do talk, and then we take the eyebrows, move them back up to where they originally were. Turn back on the eyeshadow layer. And then we want the closed mouth. And we want the open mouth. Oh, I didn't give her blush. Alright. Well, I still have time before tomorrow night if I want to go back and add any final things, but I think this is already a little more detailed than I was originally going for. But that's okay, because look at that. She's got her fancy suit on. She's got her sauce stain. We love it. Close the mouth a little more settling. Alright, so it is 4 AM here, and I have set out what I've accomplished what I set out to do. So we're gonna go ahead and see who we can raid at 4 in the morning. You? Okay. Alright everyone, we're going to raid SlimeyJade. Wow, Alex is still going. Ooh, Moth is going. I didn't, but it's already very busy and it would be barely noticeable, so yeah. Yeah.
I want to see it on the iPad though.
What do you mean? Oh, just like on my screen?
Yeah.
Oh, like in full HQ?
Yeah.
Also, you can use my laptop tomorrow night when you do this. But we are gonna go ahead and raid Seraphim Moth, who I believe is a fellow they them. But everybody, thank you so much for keeping me company while I did this late night art project. And like I mentioned, I won't be streaming tomorrow, but we will be at Little Appleseed Shitty Small VTuber Awards, and Jade will be presenting a couple of categories. And I was thinking maybe afterwards, depending on how long that goes for, we're probably gonna go to Discord, maybe watch some stuff. I thought that might be nice, but I know a lot of people probably have plans tomorrow. But for people who don't have plans, and if you want to hang out with us, probably we'll hang out a little bit in the server. But last stream of 2025, thank you all so much for an amazing year of streaming. It's been really, really great. And I'm looking forward to even more. But everyone take care, get some rest, stay hydrated, and I'll see you soon. Say goodbye, SlimeyJade.
Goodbye.
Scree.
Some good food. And a vegetable.
Yeah, eat some vegetables, but also a cookie. Okay, bye.